Has anyone ever told you that you look like Chris Brown?
Oh, a lot. What I used to work at, they said that I'm kind of a mix of Chris Brown with Ron Alejandro. And that shit, like, I was like,
You do look like Ron. So what's your name and age?
oh, my name is Ryder. I'm 27 years old.
Ryder, and how has speaking English or another language changed your life?
It's 100%, man. It have changed my life to a point that I could feel like I'm a different individual, and I have helped others to learn to, or even motivated them to start the path of learning a new language. You know, I could get myself a job, I could provide, you know, and I could get some profits out of it, and not just for the money. Like, it's beautiful when you connect and you learn about other cultures that are not yours, so you familiarize with that, and I think it's great.
What advice would you give to someone who feels stuck right now?
Well, that's my camera, right?
Yeah.
Never stop, because it means that as long as you have fuel, you could keep riding, man. Just keep driving, man, until you get to your destiny, and that's what's up, man. Don't stop, and don't let nobody steal your dreams. You could do it, man.
What's one thing about you people would never guess by just looking at you?
Look, my appearance might tell people initially that I'm like tough, like, you know, I'm not so serious. That's just the way I look. You get to know me, I'm a sweetheart. Like, that's what people say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, from an instance, people could think like, no, he like, but I ain't like that. Like, I go with the flow. I just try to look, you know, serious, you know, and I keep it respectfully. But, you know, as soon as I open myself up, I go crazy, like, you know.
Has anyone ever told you that you look like Chris Brown?
Oh, a lot. What I used to work at, they said that I'm kind of a mix of Chris Brown with Ron Alejandro. And that shit, like, I was like,
You do look like Ron Alejandro a lot.
yeah, they told me that. Like, I got mixed up. Like, you get a little bit of Chris and a little bit of Ron. I'm like, wow. But yeah, I appreciate that. I'm not him. None of them, but I'm myself.
How does that goes with the women?
Ooh, man. Honestly, baby, you at home, you watching this, but let me say this. She know she got a good looking nigga. Like, you gotta accept it. And you know I love you. I'm taken. But look, yeah, he helps me out a lot. Like, women be looking at me, I ain't gonna lie. They look at me, they give me that glance. But you know, I just get focused. You know, I'm serious. But yeah.
So you're just that man of just one woman, right?
Yeah, I could say that. I could say that. I know what the question is. But yeah, let me keep it like that, just with women.
What was the turning point in your life that made you who you are today?
Pretty much maturing, growing up. You know, I think that having a family, since I have a daughter, I think that helped me out a lot to, you know, grow as a human being. And you know that we all individually have goals to achieve. You know, when I started thinking about that, like, what's gonna be of my life from 5 years from now on? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I try to keep diligent, you know, doing the things that I have to get to a certain level, you know. And, you know, I just started working on myself, because you realize you young now, we young now, but we're not gonna be young forever. You're not gonna be forever young. So maturing is realizing that time is going by. You getting older and older, so you have to do something about it. You have to make sure that the time you live in this earth, as long as it lasts, you have to do it right and do the things that you have to do, man.
Do you have any regrets?
Oh yeah, I have regrets. Like, I think like everybody else, like most of the people. I think that me being a young kid, not listening to my parents, not being obedient, I think that didn't help me to get to somewhere, you know. But I'm still in time, you know. I changed that mindset, and I'm a brand new person. But yeah, I have regrets of not taking advantage of things that I had to when I had the time and the chance to. But yeah,
if you have the chance to change something about your life, what would it be and why?
Change something about my life. Wow, that's a tough one, man. I mean, I would change some behaviors that I used to have. You know, the way I spoke to my mama, you know, my behavior. Just like, you know, I would tell myself like, yo, you need to be an obedient kid. You have to do better. It's your family that's looking after for you. So don't do them like that. Just be a humble kid. You know, do it better. Get yourself a job, and don't link with those kids around the corner. Like, that's not a good influence for you. So I would tell myself so many things to change things that happened that I regret. But other than that, I think it's cool because I could made it here, so it's a new start.
Last but not least, can you say to the camera, only with Joseph?
Look, this is only with Joseph, the one and only. This is the goal. Stop playing with him. You already know that. Joseph.
Only with Joseph, guys. Make sure you follow for more. Just leave your comments down below. I know it's been a while. You're just here, always present. Thank you.